was Kitty, of all people, who had found Michael that chill morning back in January. In the 5 weeks since, Billy had managed to mostly avoid her, even though they both lived in the neighbouring village and just a couple of miles apart. In her wake, his attention fell on the snow globe in the window's centre display. The ornament contained a blonde girl in a red dress, a black dog by her spindle legs, and a cottage with a navy door and straw roof. 2 yellow birds completed the scene, perched on the skeleton of an ice-blue tree. Billy wanted to shake the globe and bring it to life. Behind him, a tour bus whooshed past, its red and white reflection streaking the shop glass. He tried to remember back to a time when he was small and thin and able to feel the undertow from passing traffic. His hand pressed the side of his head, as though trying to keep the egg of himself together. Billy sped over the 12 miles from town in his black Corolla, sucking traces of grease and hamburger from his teeth. As he entered the village, he told himself to slow down and get it together before he arrived home. The car cruised past the pub, shop, church, and graveyard. He pushed away the image of the dark earth heaped over the fresh grave. 22 houses dotted the village, a mix of grey stone, red brick, and whitewash, all listing to the left. The entire scene dappled with weak, wintry sunshine. Its background coloured in various greens, courtesy of the trees and rolling fields. Another tour bus approached, a silver-haired driver in front and a load of school children in the back. They were likely returning from Newgrange, centuries-old testimony to a time when the country was supposedly heroic and great, the land of saints, scholars, and high kings. Billy didn't want to think about the sad state of the country now, after the end of the Celtic Tiger, with so much snatched from so many. Home. Theirs was a red-brick dormer bungalow on a landscaped acre lot. His parents had given him and Tricia the site 21 years ago, the wedding present, yet another thing his father liked to hold over him. Billy tried not to look, but his eyes went straight to the trees behind the football pitch. Those trees, all trees, ruined for him now. He entered the kitchen. The radio was tuned to that country music station Tricia liked so much, some lament with an American twang playing. Not so long ago, he might have pulled her by the hand into the middle of the kitchen and twirled her around beneath his fingers. She would likely have pushed him away, laughing, and called him daft. Or, on another day, in a sharper mood, she might tell him, "Stop, or you'll give yourself a heart attack." Either scenario was better than how they tiptoed around each other now. She stood at the sink, peeling potatoes, all 5 foot nothing of her. He was 6 foot. She glanced over her shoulder, a strip of potato skin hanging from the peeler like a diseased tongue. "You weren't long. Town must be quiet." "Very quiet. I was in and out." He didn't say he'd done little more than stuff himself. Didn't mention Kitty Moore. "You just missed your mother," Tricia said. "Everything all right?" he asked. "Fine, she was just checking in." A fresh bouquet of lilies sprang from a vase on the table, their smell sickly familiar. The flowers looked beautiful, but seemed tainted, like black age spots in the glass of an antique mirror. That was the way with so much now. Tarnished, loaded. Birdsong that sounded like a child screeching. The creak of a door